Hi Cancer, welcome back. So this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you might be dealing with. And I already got some cards out. So Cancer, here is the shared energy within the connection, okay? The shared, I guess, karma, so to speak, within the connection during this time frame over the next 2 weeks. And it is Pluto and Saturn being highlighted. So, you know, that is a really crazy combination, right? Because Saturn talks about, you know, stabilities and foundations and structure and wisdom, self-control, kind of like going with the traditional way of doing things or traditional relationship life, right? And then you have Pluto here, which is kind of the opposite of that. It could be a very extreme, chaotic energy. It could be a lot of up and a lot of down and a lot of change. And that's about pushing you out of your comfort zone, and can be something that, you know, pushes you into your personal power as well. But it can also be, like I said, a very intense energy, all right? So I could tell you right now that within the connection, there will more than likely be some changes within the foundational structures, okay, for you in during this time frame, or there may be some needed changes, okay, with something to deal with the construct of the relationship or the karma within the relationship. So Cancer, your overall supporting energy is control, which is the Four of Pentacles. So you want to stay in control of the situation of yourself, you know. This can be a kind of a fixed energy. It can be kind of a stubborn type of vibe. So that may be the energy you're bringing to this connection. This person is the Seven of Wands. So they have some challenges going on within their energy, okay? Or there might be challenges like control issues and things like that going on within the connection, or one party wanting to be more in control than the other, you know. And again, total opposites, right? So this is the Four of Pentacles, is that grounded, practical, sturdy energy, and the Seven of Wands is like this Pluto energy. It's very challenging, it's intense, it can be chaotic, right? So yeah, you might be bringing that energy to each other, okay? So let's go into the recent past energy for you then, Cancer. Recent past. And see what's led up to this. So the Lovers, Two of Swords, ooh. Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. So that's another repeating message here. So Cancer, it's like, you know, in the past energy, there might have been some indecisiveness, some inattention being given to the connection. Yet there's this very fixed nature of wanting to be in control here of either your own independence or someone else's independence, you know. I feel like there is, again, a really, I don't even know how to explain this, like a really, dichotomy here. Because here you have a very independent energy, and then here you have a comfort zone energy. Some of you are just simply learning to be comfortable in your own skin and being comfortable with kind of doing your own thing, you know, and that's kind of the vibe that's been brought to this situation. For others of you, it's more of a back and forth between kind of not really being interested and wanting to be in control of self, and yet at the same time wanting to be comfortable in a partnership or a connection. So Let's see what the person you're dealing with, what is their recent past energy? There is the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. So this person, you know, they're getting clarity here. They're on the defense. They're definitely guarded with what they're thinking. And some of them in the past were thinking about leaving or thinking about maybe placing their time and energy somewhere else. But if they were, I don't feel that they shared that with everyone. You know, they might have kept that to themselves or kept that private, because there is this energy of this person wanting to keep their thoughts to themselves, you know, and they're thinking quite deeply, okay, or they have been in the past, about where to place their time and their energy and where do they want to build, and feeling some challenging energy there, having some challenging thoughts going on, okay? So what is your perception then? What's your perception of this person? The World, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Wands. So your perception, you actually think very highly of this person, this connection. You know, some of you put them on a pedestal, or you really think the world of them, you know. Like your world may revolve around this person or this connection, okay? For others of you, it's just talking about not necessarily the world revolving around them, but like cycles within the relationship where you kind of cycle in and out of it. Like from being very independent to being codependent within the connection, okay? But I feel like you view this person as kind of slow to move, but when they show their warmth, Cancer, you feel that warmth and you feel it everywhere, and there's a sense of wanting to like comfort here. You know, you perceive this as somebody that you invest in or would want to invest in, okay? That you're somewhat protective over the connection as well. So let's see what their perception of you is here, Cancer. Their perception. The Strength, Justice, and the Four of Pentacles. It's interesting that they perceive you as the Four of Pentacles, and then you are literally in the Four of Pentacles energy. So I heard fierce competitor. I don't know what that means. Some of them, they see you as a fierce competitor. For others of you, this person, their perception is that you have a very strong personality. Some of them see you as a bit moody with that personality, you know, or pushy with it, definitely stubborn. But at the same time, it's attractive, it's confident, and they do think that you know, tried your best to keep things in balance. But yet there's two sides to you. Like this person's perception of you is that there's two sides to you. There's like this very outgoing, willing to try anything, and then there's this other side that's like super conservative, likes to be in control, right? That type of vibe. Okay. So that was perception, which perception is, you know, surface level, right? So let's go deeper into it. What are the genuine emotions underneath all of that within the connection? How do you genuinely feel, Cancer? So, and how you genuinely feel, you have the Tower, which is the same as the card of Pluto that I got out earlier, or similar meaning. Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands. Deep down in your heart of hearts, you know that there's instability here. You know that there are issues within the structural foundation of the connection. Even though you perceive this person in a high light or positive light, deep down, I think that there's a lot of uncertainty about the strength or like the stability of the connection, okay? Because there is a heaviness here. There is a back and forth energy and like walls being up. Okay, so you... like some of you feel like this is a lot of work, you know, which love is, I mean, it shouldn't be all work, no, but it does require continued maintenance, you know. So let's see, how does this person genuinely feel? The King of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Cups. Oh my gosh. Oh, the Three of Swords. Holy cow. This person is emotionally a mess. Deep down, genuinely, they're trying to keep control over that. They're trying to stay enlightened. They're trying to do the right thing. But their brain is like very consuming to them, challenging. And I felt that in the past energy, wanting to keep their thoughts to themselves. Well, they definitely have done that, but they've also tortured themselves with those thoughts. You know, it's a quite a painful energy to be in. You know, it's like where you have all of these emotions and you have all of this love to give, but you hold yourself back with your thoughts. Like something like that. That's what this person is going through. Like emotionally, they're feeling so much that is not, but it's not lining up with their logic. Oh. I don't think there's anything more painful than your head and your heart not being on the same page. And that's what this person is going through. That's why their energy is so unstable and there's like a lot of challenging vibes. They're trying to gain control over that though. They're genuinely trying to heal a broken heart. And I don't feel that they are talking to anyone about that. Not even you, for most of you. But we'll see. What is the blockage then? Knight of Wands. So this person's in and out energy, because I don't feel it's you. I don't feel you're the one that's in and out, but it could be. This person's in and out energy is in the blocks of this connection, okay? Or lack of taking action is a problem here. The block on their side, yeah, lack of movement forward. The Chariot is in their block. So they're not taking action. They're not, like I said, they're keeping a lot to themselves up here, right? And therefore, the movement forward is not happening, or it is at least at minimal, like slowing the progression, right? Which it's hard to think of life as like we're on this one trajectory forward. We're not. We're more like this, you know, like, you know, like back and forth, or maybe like a spiral staircase is a better representation of what life is like. It's not just like we just skyrocket through life, right? But I guess, so the progression within the connection is slowed, or maybe even takes it back, regresses it, due to what I just spoke about. So what is the future energy, Cancer? Now, any of the future energies can be changed with free will. So this is just what I see at the moment. But certainly you could change this outcome, or they can. But this is what's most likely for the end of this time period, which is the Eight of Cups, the Magician, and the Empress. Say, you know, Cancer, you don't want the same old. For some of you, it's like the same old song and dance. But for others of you, it's like, you know, you're manifesting confidence here. whether you know it or not, and wisdom. But there's like a taking a step back here in the future energy. And I don't feel like you are wanting to make any major actions towards the connection or changes within the connection if it's like a long-term connection. Like you want it to come to you, or what in the world? What is this person's future energy? Let me put it all together here. Hierophant, Page of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Six of Cups. And the Seven of Swords. So, Cancer, there is deception here on this person's side. Now, deception takes a lot of different forms in life, right? But I feel like there is this like an obsessive quality going on. This person may be obsessively thinking about things from the past and missed opportunities or commitments, even missed opportunities with you maybe. But they have a lot going on. Like they have a lot of challenging energy here, okay? And they're really kind of stuck in this place with all of this. And intuitively, Cancer, you know this. You know exactly what's going on. I mean, you may not know exactly to like every minor detail, but you sense it because your genuine feelings were that there was instability within the connection. So it's like your spidey senses have already picked up on that. Okay, or will be during this time frame. And I would say, you know, yeah, you would be correct in that, okay? So I do want to know why the Magician. The Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. You know, there's two messages here, Cancer, about self-worth and, you know, recognizing this within yourself, okay, and not getting stuck in your head over this. You might be somehow contributing to this connection, or like contributing to an illusion that maybe you're even holding and manifesting that you're not even aware. Be careful you don't manifest your fears during this time frame. Okay, so sometimes when things are feeling out of control or out of our hand, as a natural human response, it creates anxiety within us, okay? We don't like the unknown as human beings. And for some reason, I feel like that's like a side message or something. But if it's in relation to this connection, you do know. So maybe it's you know, but you don't want to know. It's called denial. And I have the song, tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies, tell me lies. Okay, so somebody's in denial here. And if it's not you, then it's them. But, yeah. Stay in the truth of who you know yourself to be, okay? I see a lot of patience here. Someone may walk away during this time frame or just kind of detach themselves altogether, okay, to gain control over themselves, or for you to gain control over yourself. And I think that that's actually a pretty good idea here, okay? So let me tell you what zodiac signs you may be dealing with. Aquarius, I had a very similar message, but I also have Scorpio here. and Taurus, Cancer, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus again, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and Virgo. Okay, so don't get too caught up on that though, guys. If the reading resonated, then it was for you. Take what resonates and throw out the rest. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget the reading can also be interchangeable. And also, don't forget to check out my links down in the description box below. You can check out my Facebook, my Instagram for more fun stuff. In addition to that, you can subscribe for free, and please do. And you can also become a private member and get additional behind the scenes goodies you can't get anywhere else by hitting the blue join button. And check out my merchandise, also linked down below. Wishing you guys the best till next time. Namaste. Bye.